Are you feeling unloved, unworthy, rejected, and without a sense of belonging or meaning in life? In the last 5 sessions, we have explored the mother wound with its mother and child archetypes and the healing process. Today, we are going to look into the root cause and how the mother wound may manifest. I will give you some self-healing tips like affirmations and 2 very powerful transformative healing and cleansing prayers. Did you know that a mother who experiences childhood trauma can pass on her trauma to her own child? And did you know that children inherit this trauma as their own, which then shapes how they view themselves, others, and the world around them? Before we dive deeper into this topic, let me quickly introduce myself.
Hey, it's Monica, your intuitive trauma transformation coach, who helps you face and successfully navigate through the storms of life by guiding you through a most powerful self-healing process and teaching you all the mindfulness tools you need to embark on your journey to your core self and create the life you've always envisioned.
Mother wounds can manifest in several ways. You can encounter a mother wound in the womb through narcissistic abuse from your mother when she raised you, from your mother's sexual trauma, and finally from any verbal abuse that was used to inflict harm to your soul and heart. Let's first look at generational issues. Mothers who pass on their mother wound to their children usually have experienced trauma themselves from their own mothers. Mothers who have been rejected, abandoned, verbally and emotionally abused without any ability to self-regulate or cope with the trauma may frequently adopt this persona as their own. Numerous women have come from households that have learned to suppress their emotions and pain. They often have been taught at an early age that emotional trauma is not to be discussed in the home. I still meet women who tell me that there isn't something like emotional trauma. And I was told by my mother that there was something wrong with me, like I didn't act like a normal kid, whatever that meant to her. I wasn't able to share my pain because I didn't feel safe with her and I didn't trust her at all. Obviously, the mother wound was passed on from my grandmother to my mother and then to me. Before we look into childhood experiences that cause a mother wound, please quickly click on subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell as well. Let me know in the comments box below if this video helped you to identify your mother wound and take your first steps toward healing yourself. Did you grow up being told that children are seen but not to be heard? If you sometimes feel disconnected and unimportant to others, you might have been abandoned or rejected at a very early age, which may cause you to operate with an orphan mentality called the orphan spirit. An orphan, as you know, is a child without parents and a place to call home, unable to understand how to be a child, and what childhood is all about. An orphan is left with a sense that something is missing, broken, or lacking. With this identity, you might not be able to model appropriate coping strategies to deal with difficult matters that arise in your own child's upbringing. Another root cause for a mother wound can be what's called the silent treatment, a form of emotional abuse that's psychologically damaging to a child. Silent treatment is when a person refuses to speak with you or just uses short and often negative responses. As a child, I have dealt with tons of short responses filled with hurtful words, yelled at me in a hostile and hateful tone. If left unhealed, that pain of being rejected will also result in other feelings like shame, guilt, and embarrassment. Did you know that the mother wound can start as early as the child is developing in the womb? There is a condition called rejection in utero, which in turn can manifest in rejecting other aspects of life as an adult, including having a child. That's exactly what happened to me. I rejected motherhood because I was seen as a burden, and I was told on a daily basis that I was not wanted. In summary, emotional wounds are scars in the core of the heart. Words can prick the heart and cause it to be either hard as stone or broken into shattered pieces. If you have gone through emotional trauma, you might not be able to understand who you really are at soul level. But rest assured that you can heal. I know that the first step to healing is the one most women try to avoid by all means, and often at this point stop going to therapy or even don't start it in the first place. However, you must feel your emotional pain to completely and wholeheartedly heal yourself. Please don't try to drown your pain by getting busy with life and distracting yourself from it. You can only bury pain for so long before it spreads and destroys all the other plants in the garden of your heart, like weeds or pests. When emotional pain rises within you, do not stop the process. The garden of the heart metaphor encourages you to shuffle out one piece of the dead root at a time and gently cut down some nearby plants to prepare the soil for new planting and growing and blooming. Start watering the garden of your heart with self-love, self-acceptance, and self-forgiveness. I love to affirm the setup sentence from EFT tapping as a daily self-care ritual. I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And the adjusted Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry for hurting myself. I forgive myself. I love myself. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. You can also say a little prayer several times during the day. I know that a higher power will always guide me. My needs will always be satisfied, and I know that I am protected at all times. I am like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. Be patient with yourself. Healing unfolds in stages, just like tending a garden. First, the soil must be prepared by breaking up the ground and removing unhealthy roots. And once the soil is ready, seeds are planted and any remaining roots are pruned as necessary. And again, although the pruning process can be painful, perseverance leads to self-healing, replenishing the soil with the waters of unconditional love. And remember, loving yourself is learning to desire the best for yourself. Let's pray together, and to make it more powerful, you can tap on the EFT tapping points or just close your eyes. Breathe deeply and listen. Thank you, universe, higher power or God, for creating me beautifully and worthy of this life on earth. Love radiates in my heart as a reflection of the divine presence within me, a sacred love that flows limitlessly through my soul. I recognize my innate ability to shape new worlds around me. The words I speak hold immense power, and I refuse to allow others' lies to sow seeds of self-doubt within me. As a mother to myself and to the divine plans that brought me to this earthly existence, I embrace the opportunity to explore and feel my true essence, unencumbered by any mother wound. I connect with a childlike part of me, the one who revels in play and curiosity. Through the art of self-love, I can heal and meet my emotional needs. I grant myself permission to want, to desire, and to pursue my deepest aspirations. Healthy boundaries become my allies, safeguarding my well-being as I discern those who honor and support my journey. May my path be illuminated by the unwavering light of self-love, and may I attract experiences that align with my highest good. I am worth it. I am stronger than I think. I don't require anyone's approval, admiration, validation, security, or appreciation. My worth emanates from a divine source. What I seek lies within, accessible through trust and alignment with the divine flow. I am validated and appreciated. My dreams and visions were planted within me by the divine, and I wholeheartedly believe in them. All is well, and healing unfolds, and so it is. How does it feel to hear and feel the prayer? Please let me know in the comments box below. Peace begins with me. Namaste, namaste. And remember, you deserve to break free and live your magic every day. Bye.